was eating it.
Okay.
But no, I didn't. I can't say because even the pieces that were melting were still squeaky,
Okay, good.
which is very fresh cheese.
Very fresh. I mean, I'm kind of a very difficult patron of
Of a poutine.
poutines because when I can, I will say, "Can I get the sauce on the side and the cheese on the side?"
Okay.
And I feel like they probably don't love doing it. They're giving you a few extra little containers to put it in.
Sure.
And it's like you don't really want a poutine then, do you? You want some gravy, you want some cheese, and you want some fries. You want to make your own poutine.
Now, is
later
that how
on.
you're eating it, or is it just so that it isn't all melted by the time you eat it?
That, and also I'm adding the gravy on bit by bit with a little bit of cheese and eating that section. And then when I'm done, I add a little more gravy, a little more cheese.
Okay,
eat just that section.
Still, so it doesn't all melt.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not like I'm going a great distance. I want to do it at my pace.
Now, you do this in a restaurant when it's to go.
If it's to go in a restaurant, I feel like I can't do too much at a restaurant.
Okay.
I don't want to look crazy.
Because I think to go, that's not an unreasonable order.
Yeah, that's what
it's
I
a bit of a
think.
pain in the butt, I'm sure, but
Yeah,
not unreasonable.
no,
And you may indeed even get more.
maybe they can fill it up a little.
But yeah, they can pack more in there.
Yeah, I like it. I feel like they have certain portions they know they got to give.
Yeah,
The cheese comes in little packs, but maybe not at this place. Maybe not at the Pataterie.
some places they just scoop it. They got a whole big vat of cheese and they just scoop it.
Man, it's a place I want to go.
Yeah. So, Matthew,
Yep.
you were telling me we're nearing the end of February. By the time the listeners hear this, there's a week left in February, and you have just removed your Christmas tree.
Yeah, that felt like a good time. I mean, everybody, the excitement of removing Christmas trees is over now. So now
It's
it's a good
long
time
gone.
for me to do it.
I mean, normally don't people remove that Christmas tree, especially a live one as you had, within a week or two of Christmas? Maybe they'll push it all the way until Orthodox Christmas.
I mean, why get rid of the magic of the holidays so soon after the holidays? Why not let that continue? I always thought you get rid of it by St. Patrick's Day.
Seems
And
pretty
you're
late.
good. And I got rid of it pretty early this year.
I mean, relatively,
End
I
of
suppose.
February.
Yeah. I mean,
It was very dead, because I also stopped watering it back in January.
see, maybe now that's the problem. Now, if you kept watering it, do you think it would have had a better life?
Probably
Not
a
much.
better life, but not by much. It was
Okay.
a very sad looking tree.
Did you untrim the tree long before?
No, I untrimmed
Removing
it the day that I removed it, and it was very easy to untrim it because I just cracked all of the branches off.
All the branches
that
just
held.
Oh, you just
ornaments.
took them all off?
Yeah, I just ripped them off
Okay.
instead of dealing with the little wire that I wrapped around everything. So it falls apart easier. It's a big mess, more of a mess than I imagined it would be. I really spent about 4 hours sweeping up needles.
4 hours.
Yeah, because I live in the top floor of an apartment.
Sure.
Getting it. Well, first of all, I didn't even try to get it downstairs.
Okay, go on.
Because I take it outside of the living room that it's in, get it to the front door. Right away, I've got like an hour's worth of cleanup.
Okay.
Down the hall, Jesus, this is going to take me days to clean up. So I brought it upstairs to the roof,
Okay.
where it is currently residing.
So do you just regularly put your trash on the roof?
I don't know. I
Is this
feel
just
like
a wintertime thing?
it's a wintertime thing. All my winter garbage goes on the roof. No, but the tree's not really garbage. It's more organic, right? That's okay.
I suppose, but like what? I mean, I understand if you break that down, you put it in a garden or whatever to break down and feed food. Feed the plants, but
No, that's not my plan. My plan is just to throw it into the garbage area out in the back of the building, but from the roof.
okay, that's fun.
Maybe light it on fire and then throw it down,
Oh,
like they used to do on Much Music or MTV or something.
that sounds like a Much Music type of thing.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, didn't they have the Christmas tree toss? That was a thing.
Yeah, they would light them on fire, I think, and toss them off the building. But no, for here is just a easier way, less cleanup that way.
Yeah,
But-
okay.
But it
Still
was very-
4 hours of sweeping? You brought it up one
Yeah.
floor to the roof?
Yeah, and also my broom is broken. I should say that. So I don't have the handle. I have to get down on my hands and knees and
Oh,
use
gosh, Matthew.
just the sweeper part.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it takes a while.
Oh God. Okay, so Matthew, we're at the end of February. By the time the listeners hear this, your birthday will have been yesterday.
Yeah, it was yesterday.
Happy birthday yesterday, Matthew.
Thank you so much. I didn't get any well wishes when I was at Superburger with you. I didn't get a cake brought to me.
No, that's
Nobody
true.
sang to me.
That's true. But we try to be low key when we go to our restaurants,
We
so
don't want
people
people to
don't know
recognize
that
us.
we're reviewing them. Well, I mean, we are burger reviewers of note, Matthew. coming in on 100 episodes.
Coming in on it, yes.
We've got to be developing a bit of a reputation. At least once or twice we've walked into a place and they've known who we are. But that's mostly because they've already known who we are.
Yeah. They didn't forget us.
No, exactly. They were like probably longtime friends who recognize us.
Yeah. Not the case at Superburger.
Not the case at Superburger. Trying to do it low key. But Matthew, you were letting me know how you're upset to share your birthday.
Oh, this is gonna make me. This is gonna come across as me being a horrible human being.
Well, let's figure it out, because as you were explaining it, you were trying to insist that you are not a horrible human being.
I was trying to insist. I feel like I was doing a pretty bad job of it, but I share my birth month with many other holidays. St. Valentine's Day, Groundhog's Day.
Mm-hmm.
That's about it. Other than the one that overshadows all of them, Black History Month.
Yes.
Now, listeners, just stay with me for a few minutes here. Black History Month takes away from my birthday.
It's very selfish of you, man. Of them, Matthew.
I just does does it have to be an entire month? And now explain to me why it has to be an entire month.
Well, I mean, look at it this way.
Yeah,
you have 11 history months.
Don't go
and
saying
then the shortest month is Black History Month.
What are the other history months?
It's just all of history all the time.
But why are they segregated?
And so, because so rarely is Black history represented, that let's focus on that history this month, the shortest month.
But I feel like that is you're being greedy now. Not you necessarily, but the idea that someone out there is upset that it is the shortest month. And what do they want? They want a July? They want an August? They want both together? They want a 62-day celebration?
I don't know who's saying that or who wants that. I'm just pointing out that it is the least amount of trouble that can be caused as far as claiming a whole month. It's like, I'll just take the small month. We can all agree that I could take the small month.
I just like I'd be fine if every month was attributed to a different race. Sure. The top 12 races then, because we can't start splitting up months, right? And there's too many races for the amount of months.
Yeah, I suppose so. I don't know how we would break it down. I don't know.
There'd be a lot of arguing. People wouldn't want the bad months, the Marches, the Februaries.
The blacks already took the Februaries, and
yeah, but I'm sure they would want a better month at that point. It's like, listen, we got in on the whole having a month thing. I think it's now time that we're veterans of this. Let us have a better month. Let's have a summer month.
I'm sure there are other months dedicated to things. They're just less popular.
I look in the calendar. I don't see Asian History Month.
Does your calendar say Black History Month?
Yeah.
On every day of February?
I can't even write any dates down. I couldn't even write my birthday down because it's just Black History Month overtaking the entire little square.
Well, I mean, okay, I understand that your birthday is in the same month as Black History Month. My birthday is taken up by other things. The day in particular. Think about people whose birthday is on Christmas, or better yet, people whose birthday is on February 29th, a leap day.
Both sound amazing.
How so?
Sharing your birthday with Jesus Christ.
Go on.
You share a special bond.
Okay.
You and the Savior.
All right.
I feel like that would be. You should feel honored.
But your birthday is getting no attention.
It's not, but it's a bigger. It's not just about your birthday at that point. Now it's about something bigger.
Could you not say that same thing about your birthday, Matthew?
I could say that, but I just feel like. I mean, there's.
Well, if your birthday was February 2nd and you were overshadowed by a groundhog,
that's fine because the groundhog only gets the morning. He only gets like the sunrise.
Okay.
My birthday, if I get it my way, I'm not waking up until noon.
Okay, all right.
So
you wake up, you see what the gopher did, and then you move on with your day.
It's a groundhog.
Whatever. Is there a difference? Woodchuck? A woodchuck is a groundhog?
Oh, I don't know, man.
Anyway.
I just feel like gophers are gophers, groundhogs, they groundhogs.
Okay. They hog all that ground.
Yeah. I don't know, man. It's gonna cut. It doesn't sound great. Let me remove my birthday from this whole equation.
Okay.
But is there gonna be a time?
What if you're a leap year baby?
Leap year babies are great because they only age 1 year in every 4.
But they don't age that few. They just get fewer birthdays. They get a quarter of the birthdays.
I don't know. It seems exciting. It's like a fun little joke you can have when someone asks you how old you are, and you're clearly in your 30s, and you'd be like, "I'm 7 years old." And you're like, "Oh, you're one of those leap year babies."
Yeah, well, leap baby.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Like, I know your kind. I don't know, but taking my birthday out of the equation for a second here. I don't want to seem insensitive to the African American community at large for having an entire month, but I just wonder: is this the kind of holiday that can sustain itself over the course of let's say 400 years from now? Is there still room for a Black History Month 400 years from now?
I think yes, because that history will still be important.
But all of our history is important. Everybody has history.
Yes, I know, but most of their history is being slaves for hundreds of years.
Yeah.
That's a big chunk of their history, and getting out from under that. Versus the rest of our history is like, yeah, we came, we found a place, we killed a bunch of people, said it was ours. Ideally, I suppose, I think ideally in the future, in 400 years from now, we're all going to be of such mixed race that it will matter, but maybe matter less because everyone will be these like
mongrels.
Oh, Matthew, jeez, I mean, already.
I don't know what you're saying. You're saying we're all going to be like such a mixed race that nobody's going to be able to tell anyone apart. We're just going to be a bunch of worthless.
We'll just
dogs.
be people. We'll just be people, Matthew.
So no Black History Month.
It will not matter what is the color of your skin.
No Black History Month. No Australian Day. No Canada Day. No.
Well, no, you could still have these things because most of these are national holidays. I guess it's about where you live.
Well, I feel like if you get rid of one thing, you just got to get rid of all holidays. Maybe start fresh and stop having all the ridiculous holidays.
Like what?
Not like Black History Month, but like like Pirates Day. International Talk Like a Pirate Day.
These are ridiculous ones. They aren't on your calendar.
They're not. I do have the day after New Year's Day as a holiday in New Zealand.
What do you mean?
It's just
like
called
New Year's Day, the day January 2nd.
It's called Day After New Year's Day. Observed in New Zealand. So
New Zealand just has an extra day off for some reason.
Yeah, I guess so. I think we need to start over with the calendar.
Ooh.
Give February back its extra day. Give it 30
quarter
days.
Day. Well, okay. Hold on.
Yeah.
The way this breaks down is because the way the Earth spins around the sun. That every year we spin around the sun, we should have 365.25 days, and that's why we have leap years. So every 4 years we balance out the scales.
I just feel like there's a problem already. Like it's supposed to go
the rotation of the Earth versus the Earth's rotation of the sun.
Do you think we'd notice it that much? Like, couldn't we just adjust it when we do daylight savings time and maybe adjust it by like 2 hours instead, or an hour and a half?
I suppose you could, but not everyone does daylight savings time. Eventually, you get all wonked out.
Yeah, or just reset every now and then. Be like, listen, things are getting like we gotta resynchronize our watches. Everybody, this is what's gonna happen.
That's what the leap year is.
Yeah, but it feels like we're.
Isn't it kind of like a beautiful thing to have an extra day to do whatever you please?
But it's not an extra day. It's just, it feels like it's a regular day and all the other days are less days.
Think about how people say so often, oh, there are not enough hours in the day.
Yeah.
There are not enough days in the year. There's one extra day. Make the most of it. Catch up on all your extra things.
Yeah.
Finally, watch that 4th season of Lost.
I guess that's... People still have to work that day. It's not a day when the world shuts down.
Sometimes it's a weekend.
So sometimes.
Yeah.
I guess. Okay, so in a perfect world, 400 years from now, we're all mongrels, and there's no...
I don't know why we're mongrels, Matthew. I mean,
because we're not purebred.
Right? Well, none of us... You are not purebred. I'm not purebred.
No, but we could be even less purebred than we are now.
I suppose.
I feel like we're I'm not... But I'm thinking more about dogs and animals right now. When you're...
now that you mention that, I'm thinking... I was looking at these photos of purebred dogs... now versus 100 years ago. And these dogs, I mean, I guess dogs don't live that long, so 100 years of dog breeding